Hello everyone, this is Fantastic Worlds, welcome you back to Lovecraft Country and Cultist Simulator, the Lantern Aspirant, Sheev Palpatine run. And yeah, I know a bunch of you in the back there are probably confused because, yeah, this was supposed to be, if you're watching this in real time and not, years later, this was supposed to be Shadows of Forbidden Gods, the next episode. Unfortunately, Shadows of Forbidden Gods has now been released from Alpha, which means that now every single one of my save files is now incompatible with the current build, as well as the mods. It's not compatible with my recording software at the moment. So yeah, that's going to be kind of a fun thing. But hopefully we'll be able to drag that back out from the abyss, but I'll probably have to start over again, unfortunately. In any case, now that we have done, that's happened to my second favorite Lovecraftian tactical game. Let's go back to my first favorite Lovecraftian tactical game. Yes, we'll be doing this as Sheev Palpatine again. Now, if you have been paying attention to the previous one, Sheev went insane at the end of last run because I think I did a little too much hot dogging. Yeah, it's on me. I tried to make this thing a little more off my usual system, but unfortunately, I also had many things happen in the real world to distract me, and I don't think it was on my A game, so we're going to try this again. Now, of course, the theory being that since she went insane didn't die the last run, he just had a brief period in some well, probably well-to-do asylum on Coruscant that managed to pump enough drugs into his head that he now recalls who and what he is supposed to be. Doesn't actually think he's a Sith god or anything like that, because that is actually what happens if you have the glory run. The madness run is that you begin to think you've ascended, but you're really just a nut job in an asylum. So let's pop back in. Now I had to purge my save to start over here again, but again, apparently, my guess is, by the way, is that we're actually working in the asylum that we recovered from, because under menial employment as a hospital porter. So it's nice to know that this, the Coruscant has a work release program and just doesn't dump them onto the streets. All right, another shift in the hospital. Let's get this knocked out. We'll be doing regular time for the moment until I'm back in the swing of things. It's been months at this point. But yeah, we're going to be slightly more cautious in this run, simply because, we kind of messed up last time. Anyways, pause. Let's go. Halfway through the shift, the head porter beckons you aside. We are fired. We have 2 funds and our 1 health. I'm going to go over a lot of this stuff in the beginning because, of course, if you've been paying attention to this game, and you've seen my previous runs, you probably know this one quite well. Now, what we are going to do, however, let's get our things organized a bit. Let's try a different configuration this time. Put the health over here. This will eventually get us into the next card. But while we're doing that, we can immediately get into unskilled labor. Why would I want to do that? Because we want to get to level 2 health as quickly as possible, because if we lose all of our health, we die. And we can get 1, of course, vitality. Of the 2, we're going to be needed to do so. And immediately, once we get that back, we can put it back into the sleep category here and regenerate that and get it back again quickly. However, I believe, unfortunately, starting a job as unskilled labor, because I honestly think right now we can say that we actually haven't lost the hospital job, that the unskilled labor we have is, poor Palpatine, future Emperor, wandering around the thing, mumbling in a porter's uniform about how the greatness he used to know. Anyways, yeah, contentment and passion. Passion then goes to here. We want to increase that eventually, but yeah, 2 point. Yeah, there's not a lot we can do with the first contentment, unfortunately. It doesn't actually fit into anywhere. But we will get the... once we burn this off, we will get the funds back. But again, like before, it looks like if this is the trigger for your funds, which is probably what it is if we've been reading more closely here, is that when this reaches 0, then you really doing the unskilled labor to give you the additional funds right away makes the most sense, as you don't really have control of this part yet. But we will get that package that will allow us to get the level 2 lantern lore. That'll give us the first door to the Mansis, and we can start our usual run in that direction, because we do want to get into the level 2 vault as quickly as possible. All right, so now we've got time passes. So it looks like I was incorrect. It is actually, we're gonna have a second vitality right away, which means we can get the second health right away, which is good. Anyway, so pull this out. This vitality will eventually drop in 30 seconds. Meanwhile, we'll simply take a nap. And since we don't have our job card yet, or even our reason card, let's do some painting. It's a very small chance we could get a that. And this, of course, will set us up for... apparently nothing's happening next round. Anyways, we are... Oh, we could... I just kind of wish you could paint the contentment on the basic card, because that would be cool. But we will get one glimmering out of this, and eventually the second glimmering for the second one. You know how this works in the beginning. I will, like I said, once we get this up and going a bit, speed up. But yeah, this is what we have with Sheev Palpatine, you know, former Sith apprentice, now assistant bedpan cleaner of the Coruscant Asylum for the Wealthy. I imagine he's probably wearing a disguise again, because I don't think he really wants to be seen. Alright, but once we get our study card back, we will be able to. There's our 1 health. And we have another vitality already, which makes me wonder if we should just start... what we should do is put the vitality in here, then keep grabbing more vitality. Because once we have the health here and health here, we can start just pumping vitality and get to level 3 right away. But in the meantime, we'll be waiting on these things. And I think we can go to fast forward at this point. I'm feeling a little bit better, like my former self. Or, you know, former evil self. Alright. Now here we go. Bequest Arise, the old man, remember, the old man is the alternate version of, in the base game, is the alternate version of ourselves that failed the last time around. So he basically goes back in time and bequeaths all of this in an attempt to get us to work again. Now, if I ever, and I hope I never do, because oh my god, that would be so much, it would be so much fun and so much pain to do if I ever do Siren, which is all about time loops, and by the creators of the Silent Hill game, set in a really hard to parse game. Yeah, we'll be talking about that sort of thing constantly, because time loops are a major portion of the game. You actually have to navigate a whole bunch of time loops to win the game. But in the meantime, yeah, apparently we can do this. Now, the way you do it, by the way, in time travel in this sort of context would probably, hang on, get the vitality going, would probably be that we mental time travel. You go back in time to your former body. You do that. However, of course, since you are screwing with the timeline, you're probably boned in a lot of ways. Okay, we got a glimmering, which is good. All right, got the 1 passion here. Now, the question is what we do now. All right, so you have the vitality here. If we pump this health into this again, not only will we keep the funds going slightly, we also will end up with another vitality. That can become a lesson learned in vitality, and we can actually get to level 3 health. Because if you've got nothing else to do and you're stuck in the menial job, you might as well find a way to make yourself a better person. The quest, however, must be studied in order to get the access to the dream realms. Now, how we're going to do that is pretty much up to us. Like, for example, if I do my usual self-help guru part, okay, come on. All right. Now, we're going to have restlessness soon, but passion will be upgraded for that. All right, so yeah, the funds and the vitality. Again, we can simply dump the health here. We can, at the same time, since we now have skill, physique, a stronger physique, what we can do is pop this in here, pop in our good health here, and that only takes now 55 seconds instead. Second vitality goes here. We can, of course, immediately, since we've got nothing better to do. Well, we could study those mystic things, but come on. I think Sheev's kind of burned out the whole mysticism thing right now. Mortal frustrations. So, I mean, no, maybe he's just trying to clear his head. You know, if you're actually studying the occult, it's not actually a bad idea to do that. Occasionally, we definitely need a problem there, though. It will be up to despair if we're not careful. Is to just... Someone once said, if you're having occult problems, your best bet is to just have a really good meal, hang out with your friends, do some exercise, just remind yourself that there is, in fact, a physical world, and you are part of it, so you don't have to, you don't get, like, sucked away from all the random vibrations around you. I mean, yeah, it's interesting, but let's face it, sometimes you really just want an uncomplicated life. It's just something to help you along. All right, so there's the despair thing. In 20 seconds, we would have an issue there. Let's put the health back into here. Let's do that already. The vitality's up for the next level. What we're going to do is study the next part, because we have to do passion, paint, and let's get rid of that restlessness so it doesn't come despair. All right, we're already Yeah, let's face it, after the last run, when he was, like, swimming in wealth, and the assistant senator to Naboo, he was, you know, doing it, and then he just had an episode. I mean, he's gonna have to get his old cult back. You know how embarrassing it's gonna be? Look, I know I went nuts for a while, but I've got it under control now. We can do this. We can make the new Sith order. I don't know, man. I got, like, a decent job now, and, you know... But relationships again, come on, evil forces to take over the galaxy. Be with me on this one. Come on, we can do it. Please. Anyways, we'll probably level 2 strength in no time flat. There we go. Oh my god, it's just raining red on us, which is cool. Okay, so we have the health that going, and you have the vitality lesson learned. We're gonna have that spare one right there, which is gonna be awesome. Okay, so yeah. I guess right now what we can do is after we get the level 2 physique, we can, of course. Oof, we're not going to be able to get the glimmering up and going, though. We'll work on the other stuff, too, but... Alright, so, let's say vitality up and running. We've got this. Ooh, 2 glimmerings. Alright, so... Oof, that puts us at a question mark. I think what we're going to do is we put the 2 vitality in. These are both 180 seconds, and I believe they are. Yeah, we should have enough time to do all of this at once. Fleeting, of course, is 2 Moth to 2 secret histories. Somebody pointed out that I had missed the fact. I don't know if that was originally the secret histories to begin with. It could be, it may not be, I don't know. But in any case, we still do have to eat. So, yeah, we're not ready for that office job yet. Anyways. Alright, so, since the bequest thing is going to start off a whole chain, and we know how difficult that chain can be, let's get ourselves into better shape. Okay, because I don't think we're ready for level 3 quite yet. Alright, so another one? God damn. Now, we haven't even gotten our cravings, and yeah, let's face it, she's depressed. Sheev is depressed. I mean, he probably can't even afford the good stuff anymore. You know, he was like whining and dining in the best restaurants in Coruscant, and now he's like taking takeout home. It's just sad. Alright. Work. Ooh, and injured. Well, that sucks. But hey, we got this vitality thing, extra vitality here. So let's just burn it, shall we? Didn't even get money, which sucks. Anyways, fortunately, we still now have to do this. He's doing his Sith painting, art therapy. I'm guessing he learned it in the asylum. Alright. 2 lesson learned there. Which means why we've got this going, which is perfect, since we don't have to use our skill. We can cash. Let's get level 3 going. And boom, that'll be that. Then we can start working on the... We should have at least 1 glimmering here. Grab another glimmering there. Get the... Yeah, we should be fine for level 2 passion, which of course is the other one we really want to get. Okay, that goes there. That goes here. That goes there. Yeah, back to basics. At least it's not going to be as complicated. Okay, so... I'm feeling much better now. Alright, so we have got 2 health now, which is good. This one, yep, 2 more glimmering. So we have enough glimmering to get what we want done, which is good. But I don't have the ability to do a job right now. But what I can do, what I could do, I can just use the basic health card while we've got this one inoperable. Alright, there we go. Alright, so now we have another health. And we've got the skill here. Passion's checked, but before these 2 burn out, we can make them into the glimmering lesson learned. Take these 2, do the same thing again, and get to the next level of passion. And that will take care of our basics in 13 minutes, because as you know, reason is not really threatened at this point. Yeah, you know, the thing is, I'm willing to bet that bequest is like Darth Plagueis, like giving us a message text, and we're like, I'm not sure if I want to answer this again. It was embarrassing. Do you know what they did to me in there? Maybe the hatred of like being mistreated in the asylum will be what fuels him at this point. You know, I can see that. I really can. All right, so unfortunately we're burning through funds rather quickly. All right, so we pass in the health thing here. Moment. Yep, we've got our next passion plus imagination plus 1 vitality. So the question is now what? Put this in here and let's study more glimmering. Yep, he's getting his passion back, which is, I think, good. I don't know. This is a Sith we're talking about. So I guess, yeah, Sith do pride themselves on passion. Which, like I said, I've always wanted to have a Sith artist, too. So the only thing is that he makes art. I mean, the Jedi are like, I don't know, what do we do about this? I mean, technically it's like against the code, but, you know, really, I'm kind of liking his, whole art. Is it like evil and corrupts people? No, it's just really cool, man. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright, another vitality. God, you're trying to get me to really concentrate on the health card, aren't we? Because we'll have a second one over here, too. Yeah. Tempting me, huh? I am tempted to the power of pumping iron. I mean, let's face it, he probably withered away in that, back to normal in that asylum. Alright. Alright, take the nap. Yeah, we can just keep spamming this until we have enough vitality to get to the next level. Then we can really rock out, man. Abs of steel. Alright, so yeah, it's like the cops aren't going to find shit, man. They're like going to say, the Jedi Council is like, we kind of thought he was up to something, and then he was just kind of not. I mean, it's like, okay, so the vitality like this, you can probably get grab the passion here and study it, so we can get up to the next level of passion. Yeah, I'm kind of dragging my feet for the mysticism here, but you remember my thing about the let's see about that. Take the health back. You remember my thing about the self-help guru section? Well, we kind of shot past that, which is probably one of the reasons why the last run failed a bit. All right. Okay then. Yep. And boom. Get through here, and yeah, like I said, they ain't gonna find shit. I imagine the Jedi. You have to remember, the Jedi are like have this thing about like thinking they're above the law. That's one of the reasons I really, really dislike the prequel Jedi, is that they just do not obey the laws they're supposed to be things, and all for the greater good, as it were. And look how that happened. I mean, the thing is, part of how Anakin went down, from my point of view, is simply put, the Jedi Council was corrupt as hell. I mean, it literally just did whatever it wants and said that it had the right to do so, and that just let people hate it to the point where, you know, when they were accused of being traitors, and they're all like, I don't understand why everybody thinks we're a traitor. Maybe it's because you've been breaking laws left, right, and center. All right, so we can get another glimmering by putting that passion in, so hopefully we can get that going. Meanwhile, and contentment for just, yeah, I am perfectly clean, officer. By all means, search my place without a warrant. Oh, God, there's a reason I want to bring the Empire around. Okay. And these two will have to go together because I'm running out. And boom, there's the health card. And 17 minutes in, I know. Oh, dear God, look at this all. Guess it's going to be a question about which goes first. Oh, look, I got 2 contentment and I didn't get any freaking... I think I got a fund and I got 2 contentment because somebody bought my stuff. Apparently, maybe the cop who was like shaking down the place, you know, it's like, you know, it's not bad. I mean, I kind of want to hang it over the, so I guess we're taking that Sith artist route I was talking about. Anyways, the glimmering is at 87 seconds, so if I do another passion, we've got a chance of being able to do this. All right, it's about our only shot to try to get level 2 imagination. Another contentment. I have so much contentment, this is unreal. I've just apparently found my happy place. The Bob Ross of Sith, apparently. Okay, so yeah, we're not. This is a question. Yeah, let's go with the bird in the hand. We get 6 vitality. Let's freaking use it to get to the next level. We're gonna be a little short on when we come to the glimmering, but you know, we might be able to catch up with that, especially if we dedicate ourselves to it. All right, so another glimmering, which is good, but we're going to lose this one before we have the chance to study with it. There is another possibility, although this could start getting us into trouble. We could stretch out our artistic talent a bit. We go into the level 1 here, we take the 1 passion, we use the inspiration of the Dying Glimmering because it will lock into place while it's here. Now we could get a Mystique, which could mess us up, but, you know, who knows, who knows. We're just using that bequeath. Basically, I'm thinking the 10 funds we got was how much we had in savings, and once they determined we were of enough sound mind to be able to goes to spend our own money, they just gave it back to us. Alright, there we go. And again, we're going to be having that. Okay, so what do we got here? 177, 238, 299. Don't really need to worry about that. Could get the passion going. Yeah, I mean, technically we can study the passion once. Now, let's just get this knocked out. Let's not try to be too complicated. We learned what being too complicated can mean last time around. Yes, we're getting our health back. You don't have your health, you don't have anything. And even true for potential Sith Lords. Alright. Alright, day's work. I have not shirked. Okay, let's see what kind of stuff we produce. Oh, great. We got a sickness going. Which means I'm definitely going to need to go exercise. Go touch grass. Okay. Oh, I sold it. We got 1 fund, 3 mystique, and some more stuff. Alright. The glimmerings we need to sort out here. Okay then. So all of this could be done with something. We're going to lose this one, but we're going to be able to combine these two. Yeah, we're going to have to keep going at it. The problem is the mystique, obviously. Is that, of course, now that we started producing art again, we're in a repressive society. Yes, the Old Republic was a repressive society. Go back and double check the, not only the movies, but the books too. So, yeah. Anyways, we can, since we want the mystique to die off, we do not want to use that for this, but we can just start generating more glimmering in the same fashion. Grab the oldest one, retain it, boom. And since we actually developed funds, we're okay. Now we'll have to use one of our funds in order to be able to nab the, get rid of the sickness, but I'm okay with that. Just remember how much trouble we'd be in. Ah, there we go. There is no freaking way we're going to be able to do that, so let's get this, one of our funds, to medical care. Because, you know, somehow the Old Republic doesn't have universal health care. And the cop, yep, we're going to have a cop. We're going to have a Jedi Padawan onto us again, but we could have kind of expected that. Alright, so we've really got a lot of health going. Our strength is at level 3 already. You can only go level 4 when you have mysticism, so we will be doing that shortly. In the meantime, take 2 glimmering and call me in the morning, because we can get our next level of passion. But since, you know, if we're going to do the crime, we might as well do the time. Because, okay, fine. We do one good holo art expedition, and the freaking Padawans are onto us. And I was going to be straight, man. I was just going to be an artist. I was going to get my passion out and my that. But no, screw it. We're back to the Empire. Goddamn Jedi. More mystique. That's another glimmering, so we can get closer to that. But the question is, can we do so again? Yeah. Grab the 1 passion. Oops. Start. You know what? Screw it. We're going to be bad. Let's be bad. I blame the Jedi for this. Society is responsible. No, we have another Padawan. I suppose after killing the previous one, we're probably we deserve this to some level. Alright, so yeah, we got despair and another vitality. Alright, fine. You know, I get a vitality for a job I should have used a vitality for. I don't have anything to say about this anymore. Alright. We fed the imagination. We now have 1 glimmering. We need lesson learned. We need 2, but fortunately we have this. After that, I guess we're going to start getting into the actual studies of Sith lore again. You know, I think after we just... I mean, Plagueis has probably decided to go with us again. Oh, cool. I got 2 funds this time. I got so much more mystique. Plagueis has just given up on us, and then I think we are going to come back to him going, I want the Jedi dead. They go to leave me alone. Alright, so we got that, and that. And yeah, the feed my imagination thing's going, so we don't need the... I mean, we've got a kind of thing going here. Why don't we just stick with it? I got more than enough mystique, motherfucker. We can do this all freaking day long. And I'll keep the glimmering to go with it. My tortured artist phase is going to help me get to the point where I'm torturing other people. You know? You can't feel my pain! Let me help you do that. Alright, just get this organized. Alright, so 4 health already. Wow. Yeah, okay, so we're doing more art. Even more art. We're not going crazy again, so yeah, we just... Remember, just keep it together, keep it together. Alright. Okay, so... Then, next level of... Well, once we get this through, we'll get the next level of passion. Deep breath, deep breath. Yeah, we can actually do the whole studying thing right now. Alright, cool. We did the studying thing, we come back, and once we're done with the studying, we'll go... Yeah, I mean, we got the time for it. Boom. Study with reason, because we want the level 2 lore, light lore, to be able to access the wood. So, boom. More depression, apparently. Okay, we get back to this. This apparently being a Sith is really what makes us happy. Got it. Alright, so we can work with this. Alright, we can just let that glimmering die at this point. Because, oh my god, look at that. I mean, dude's gonna be, like, searching us forever. Oh my god, more... Yeah, we might as well just, I suppose, keep going with this train. Once we're through. We won't be able to get that glimmering back. Oh my god. Alright, just, you know, chill. Probably should do some work. I know. We'll get back to the office and beg for a job. Old job again. We'll start in as a clerk, but we will get up there. No matter how many people we have to kill, we will advance the corporate ladder again, because I will need that power. Alright, the request... To rest my dreams, instantly leave Housewood, blah, blah, blah. New curiosity burns in me. So, direction to Moorlands, temptation, enlightenment, that, and a Watchman's secret. We all know what to do with the Watchman's secret. We immediately slip in the passion card, Moonlit Road, and drop in this. So, we'll get access to the wood. The wood will bring us to greatness and power. Collaborator gets us a dude, Moorlands gets us the travel one. So, yeah, but right now, what we want to do is we want to take this, drop these 2 in, get us to the next level of imagination. Because a Sith, you know, requires passion. Okay, so we'll get the travel thing going, which means we can get... Oh, God, tell me I have to get rid of that now. Oh, for crying out loud. You guys are just spamming my mental condition to me, aren't you? Alright, so... Health fatigue cannot actually be increased, but we have enough health to go around. It's not really an issue. However, we do need to get rid of that before despair card comes up on us. So let's knock that out. The Sith have created their own worst enemy, but you're going to find as you go through life that is kind of a thing everybody does. They do create their own worst enemy, whereas I just like to eliminate enemies that pop up. Alright, the Bleach Way allows us to get access to that. Now remember that this thing is going to dissolve, I think, into a Fascination, which is an issue. Alright, Wild Imagination, our next passion card, has now been taken up, and we got this going. And we're shortly going to have another glimmering, so we might be able to get the next level of passion. And there is our temptation. Here is our first lore. We will get another one shortly. That, since we have more passion, that's what we're going to need more passion for, because I've been constantly spamming that until we get the level 2 vault that we're looking for. Yeah, it's going to require a person, but our travel card will allow us to hire somebody who's going to do it, which hopefully will end up better than last time. Alright, there's the other glimmering that we'll be producing, and another glimmering here. There's our imagination, there are passions exhausted, but we'll have another one shortly, hopefully. Deep breaths. And since we've freaking got the thing going here, might as well. Yeah, as you notice, we're just barely keeping our head above water by not quite going in there. I wonder if we'll end the episode by us getting our job back. But yeah, the mystique up there is kind of an interesting thing. And we do have this to worry about. It is, however, despair. That's not going to be an issue for us. Alright. In fact, we can use despair plus... Oh, there's restlessness. It is despair. We are boned. Alright, it's time to get drunk. I don't want a peculiar rumor. That causes issues. Ugh. Just let this die. Uh-oh. We got a problem. Yeah. All right. So that's the thing. I don't think we can get rid of that. That's quickly. All right. So we got this going. Get these two going. Because I believe the moment we unpause this, it's got to go to despair first. Which means we're not going to... There won't be an issue. Huh. Panic there. Oh my god. Probably due to the fact that we had such... Everything went so wrong last time, that one time. I know there's a way... I could have fought my way out of it. Like I said to other people, I was like 3 a.m. I was not at my usual station, not even at my house. Trying to do this and just let myself get terribly distracted. Alright, passion and... that, which is going to be even more glimmering. And might also take the nap while we're here. Now, I will, of course, eventually keep spamming the passion to get into the house, as it were. Oh my god, another one? Well, we're definitely going to get the glimmering going. Okay, so we've got passion operational at the moment. Let's get this to normal. Alright, pause. Yeah, it's starting to get a little... And unlike last time, we're not going to try to do a speed run-ish thing. I will stop if necessary. Now, okay, we can get the Way of the Wood. Kind of like that, the Way of the Woods. Like this sort of, like, Druid martial arts thing. Path. You shall become one with the oak. Strike with the oak's strength. Be one with the oak. What do you mean, just stand here? No, do not speak. The oak does not speak. You can get to some weird places when you start getting to mysticism. Alright, so, and boom. Alright, so. Got another one. We need a third one. You'll probably get it the moment this thing pops, which will be in about 30 seconds. We'll keep this study section empty for a bit. And we're still going to have to do the restlessness thing. Although... Could just... Nah, despair is too dangerous to keep kicking around. On the other hand, we now have a contentment. So, I guess we'll just burn it the usual way. Meanwhile, the glimmering goes here. And that's going to give us enough for the next level of passion. So, give it half a second. Let's put this in here. We'll have our third one. Passion goes up. Yeah, I'm not even paying attention to reason. If you think about this stuff for too long, you just won't do it. Alright, so... yeah. I guess... almost ready for ask for a job back. Almost ready. No real danger of it right now. Back to fast forward. Kind of wish you could have like a dial. I kind of like have it in between the two sometimes. Alright, so... and boom. Oh, there we go. Another... how many rumors do... No, no. I'm not going to pay attention to the rumors because they will get me a notoriety, and that is bad enough, as it were. Okay, but in the meantime, we'll take the dread, put in the contentment, get our usual fleeting reminiscence. Which you could paint with, I suppose. Alright, we've got another glimmering. You got that one. One passion. And yeah, we'll just keep going forward, I guess. Alright. Gotta get back on the horse at some point, Sheev. Gotta get back on the horse. Can't, I mean, yeah, I know you're longingly looking at the gym, but you've gone about as far as you can with the gym at this point. Alright, so, yeah. Now, the thing is, I do not want to do the reason, look for a job for reason to get our clerk's job back until we have a second reason. So I will have to exercise erudition twice. Alright, in the meantime, it means that we will have to keep going for our promise, for our bird in the hand for cash, as it were. Because we have been able to do this long enough to be able to keep ourselves solvent, which is incredibly difficult. Alright, so passion's up and running, goes here. Meanwhile, we are focusing our Sith passion, our Sith artistic passion. He'll just suck up the mystique. And that will be that. Yeah, hello, officer. By all means, search my vehicle without a warrant. I wouldn't want to seem suspicious in any way. I'm going to burn you all to get my powers back. Do 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 do. Sigh. Alright, let's get these stacked up, and boom. Alright, so now we have our both passion and health is about as high, yep, level 3 as you can go without magic. So we're going to have to go find ourselves some magic. Okay, with that in tow, Moorlands. Yeah, Moorlands, because if just in case I find one of the level 2 vaults I can go to, we want the travel verb activated. And we've got that vitality for the sickness at least. Meanwhile, since the sickness won't be for a little bit, we could just pop in Way of the Wood and passion. There we go. Alright, so there's health, the vitality. Yeah, we need more than enough vitality at this point. And we cannot get our clerk job back. So, guess is, I think we put our application in, but, you know, my guess is you couldn't find anybody as qualified as us. And we do have a clean bill of health. And, well, I hate to say this sometimes. It's good. In situations like this, we actually have a piece of paper that says we are sane. So, yeah. I mean, I defy you these days. This cult scrap. Excellent. I defy you these days to try to find a politician who can say that. There's one from Alaska that literally his enemies tried to get him institutionalized in order to get him out of his seat. And he pointed out, yeah, thanks, guys, because, you know, they put him in there. They got an emergency I'm not quite sure what you call it, but basically he was interviewed by state doctors from the state who basically said that, yeah, there's nothing wrong with him. He's just eccentric. Because I think there was like, he's one of those guys. I mean, that was back when political grandstanding wasn't trying to get trying to overthrow the government. So it was just basically him. I think at one point he said he wanted to do a pipeline to get fresh water from Alaska to Washington State. Although, you know, these days that's pretty much par for the course for most people. All right. I mean, for the right at this point, the thing's that crazy. I say the right because they're usually the ones who want to have these massive infrastructure projects that for their constituents, which is as soon as we get back into politics in this game, we're going to have to start dealing with again. Yeah, we're just going to give ourselves to the corruption because I don't think there's any other way. All right, so yeah, we've got one erudition, that will be 2. Once we get the second reason, we can then move ourselves directly into, that's the one we want. All right, so what's going to happen here is that we'll take our health, we'll take a walk. We'll be looking for, there's 2 we can do this. We can either professional muscle or professional swindler, which basically will give us a 70% chance of being able to get access to those books, which are a decent sized lore. We do have, I think one of them is at least like Greek or Latin translations, which is good. Or, you know, we could, I guess, yeah, we got the auction house, which is good. Let that heal up. We don't actually have a health right now. Have to wait 10 seconds. All right, because we got a lot of fatigue health here. All right, so yeah. All right, since we're pretty much out of our depth when it comes to this sort of thing, let's move on into back to painting, I guess. All right, so what we'll do is we will throw in the passion here. There's passion. Okay, and we don't have a mystique, so we'll do that. And then we'll throw in contentment, just because I like contentment. Let's just... What would make Sheev contented? And probably, I'm pretty sure most of us don't want to know what that is. Speaking of which, got the cash. Might as well. We can get back to doing the store more than the auction house. The auction house will get us the ritual I want faster, but if we can get the right... There you go. If we can get the right combination of level 2 vaults, we could definitely move a little faster, as I was hoping to last time. Restlessness again. Great. Okay, we've taken our nap. Let's see. I suppose we should just dive back in. What do we got here? All right. This one's in English, too. This will allow us to do some... This is when we start getting our books up. I believe it's level 2 Grail. You know, you can work with that. But we're going to need to do studying. Can't use the study verb right away. Do we have... Yep, the occult scrap here. Let's see if we can find one of the other level 2 vaults that we desperately want. All right. So, yeah. This gives us our second erudition. So, pop it in. Get our level 2 lore. Like I said, we're probably going to come near the end of the episode getting our job back, you know. Crawling hat back in hand. Of course, what we probably could do is use a little bit of a mind trick to do so. You will hire me. Okay, gone unnoticed. Nothing is sold, but I got 3 contentment. Yay! Not sure what the hell you do with that much contentment, besides feel really good. But, yeah. I don't even have a passion left, so I can't get rid of this the old-fashioned way. But I do have contentment when this thing blows. Jesus, 2 of them, and you better not have... Oh, yeah, sure. Just hit me with all the dread, why don't you? Oof. Wow. That's interesting. At least we have our health. All right. So. Oh, my God. So much restlessness. Yeah. I'm not going to have a passion back by that point. So we're going to have some interesting scenarios, but we still have some contentment to get rid of it. Okay, this is ridiculous. Could... Guess we just do... You know, we'll have our passion back at some point. We'll be able to at least get some of this done. Because it's going to be staggered time-wise. As you can see, we have enough here to kill us, which is interesting. Alright, but at least we have the contentment. Doing good there. Alright, so, meanwhile... Another occult scrap. Excellent. Okay, we found another one. That's not the one we want. See if we can find it. Alright, so, lose that. What we need to do is we need the dread here, the contentment here. Now, these will all be killed unless we find a way to preserve them. Now, the way we preserve them would be... Now, I've always wondered, if we do this, for example, with nothing, put the restlessness here... Will that also kill it? I don't know. Hoping so. Meanwhile, yep, level 1 scholarship, which is what definitely we need. Now we can finally get our job back. And while we're here, nothing else to do. Might as well get some more mystical knowledge. This time we're going to take the bookish route. Passion's up and running. So, yeah. Alright. Good, we got another contentment going, which means we'll definitely be able to kill that, Oh my God. More restlessness. This is insane. Okay. Excellent. There's some mystique for you, dude. Another contentment, though. I'm fighting off my depression through my art, which honestly is very common, really. Actually, no. What we can do now is actually get this done. Let's go get our job back. This must be embarrassing for him, but a Sith knows what sacrifice is. Let's go talk to Glover, deal with him. Alright, so. That's good. We can actually get that on the same individual. Take health, see if we can find yet another disposable minion. Take this and throw one of the contentment into it. And, you know, sheesh. Alright, question is, we do the... Yeah, no. We'll work with this. We'll work with it. Alright, so... Oh, so it's level 2 that. Which means... sorry, it's level 2 heart. So, yeah. Exodus Club. Yeah, there we go. In that direction. And again, since we have all this health, we might as well use it. Let's see what we can find. More restlessness. Okay. I think what we could do is we could start generating more erudition and just... Let's get our reason up to level 2 at least. Alright. Oh, what do we got? Tell me you're a hulking fellow. Nope, sorry. Level 3s only give us 30% chance of any success, so you are useless to me. Meanwhile... Oh, we're going to lose that mystique now. Okay, so... Alright, so despair is coming on fast. So, we have no way to, so let's just dump that in. Here's the job. Ooh, well, we might lose the job as soon as we got it. Oh, well. Alright. But despair is definitely more important. We'll just beg for the job. I mean, we basically tell him, okay, we can't be there the first week you want us to, but we definitely could be there next time. Alright? Reason. Boom. Start. There you go. Not the most thrilling start to our old career. Oh, and while we're here, since we've got nothing better to do at the time, let's just throw ourselves back into the dream realm. Okay, so that is not who we want. We're going to try to get what we want. So we'll just pop this in. Keep looking for a disposable minion. Ah, we've got another possibility here. No, like the same dude. Dude, look. Look, man. No. At least we got rid of the despair in time. Even though we're going to have to ask for our job back. Which sucks. More glimmering. Which is better than despair. Passion. To get your job back. Look, man. I'm in a rough start here. I need to start a week later. Reasons. Getting the band back together. Then again, like I said, we just need to get 4 erudition, and we should be fine there. Alright. Let's see about this. Subtle flaw. Don't really need the influence, but, you know, whatever. Okay, and boom. Passion exhausted. Since we no longer, of course, again, have anything to do here, and we have the extra passion card, might as well keep going until we get something we need. And boom, job back. And yeah, this time let's really put some dedication into it, okay? I had a really good first day. I'm sorry about what happened afterwards. Okay, no hireling. Okay. Wow. Do have as many plates spinning as we can. The Jedi Council, again, searches us without a warrant. That's not helpful. Alright. Strange Streets of Moonlight. No, not looking for that. Okay. So, man, we got a lot of... Interesting. I guess we're here, and we can't have a help to go out anyways. Let's just add to the library. Starting the bottom floor at the senator's office again. More eerie thoughts, basically. That's not helpful. At least we can keep this going. We've got enough passion. Alright. Erudition. Oh, no, we can't do that. We'll lose this one if we do that. We want to combine these two to reset their clock. Then we can come back to do the reason. Because we're going to be burning reason like crazy with the job. Until we make it work for us, not against us. Alright. Okay, that's the level. Okay, we can start getting to the next level of the Mantis. Okay, we can do that. Put that over here for now. We'll get that fixed shortly. Meanwhile, keep looking for that damn assassin. Fett's not taking our calls again. I mean, I can see why. We were kind of embarrassing. That's Alden now, so we're going to have to deal with him shortly. Which means we're going to have to start getting our minions so I can get the Grail one to do him in, because it's my preference. Ooh. I love this guy. But the problem being is that we can't actually do a lot with the forge straight up. Alright, we'll have to let him go. Unfortunate. But we are at least getting a better class of hirelings who take our calls. And it's just embarrassing. We had this basically the guy down the street who thinks he's a bounty hunter because he took a couple online courses. Come on, man. Okay. Can work with this. Meanwhile. Alright. With this in place, we now stick in the last reason card. Alright. Take this. Do that. Pull this in. We're going to have to use funds. We don't have vitality. Okay, so we have to start worrying about funds again. And we're burning through half of our savings already. Deep breath, deep breath. Oh my god. Work overtime. Great, whatever. Hate him, hate him, hate him. Okay, so. Deep breath. Okay, so what we need to do, let's get our level 4 vault up and running. Some of these are actually technically possible with just hirelings. Alright, so we've got that going. Do we have a despair? Yep, despair is coming up. Because of course it's coming up. Because of course that means I have to lose my job. Alright. Couple ways we can run with this. Alright. I mean, we can't keep screwing with our money this way. We have to figure out what we're going to do with him. Now, if I had a minion, I could just do randomly pot shot at him, but I don't have a minion. We have 46 seconds to get rid of this. And 58 seconds for that. Sigh. Yeah, it's the only one we can put it in. It's always about Mr. Alden, isn't it? Anyways, let's see if we can... If this will burn off to that... I think what we can do is we can probably have 6 of these, right? Yep, we've got 6 funds. What we can do is just do the usual combination with getting plastered. Okay, so 26 seconds. This will be grabbed. Then we can grab this, or it could be something else. All right, so yeah, let's rock. And erudition twice over. Have our health back after a brief medical crisis. And now, let's see. Right. What we want to do is we want to wait for this to get grabbed, then put the fund in here so that we can have the contentment. We never know, we might get contentment somewhere else, so it's pretty uncommon. So, let's continue. Alright, so the despair trap is up and going. Well, that will be grabbed. And the moment it's grabbed, let's... Actually, no, we could probably do it right now. It'd be fine. Alright. That will be grabbed afterwards. The lake. The lake is doable if we can get the right minion as well. So let's take a walk. Let's go look for someone. Because we don't... Our Sith people aren't going to take our calls quite yet. Plagueis probably isn't even really sure about us at this point. Who do we have? Bomb Maker again. We could do with the Bomb Maker is we can make an assassination attempt against Alden to at least delay the card long enough to be able to do something interesting. But, meanwhile, we got drunk. Anyways. Alright, so. Let's get this knocked out. No. This one. So the next level of reason. And... Do we hire you, dude? Don't know. I mean, this technically could be done. Hero Unlimited. There's a 70% chance with him. So let's give that a try. Might be worth it. We can try something a little different. Also try the assassination on Alden if it comes down to it as well. Meanwhile, we've got the passion. We might as well use it. so that's done. Can't try to kill him quite yet, so okay, Glover and Glover. Not yet. We were thinking about it. We are definitely thinking about it. Alright, so we have the minion. Now the first thing I want to try to do is that since we only actually need one fund for one obstacle, the remaining 5, yep, because what's going to happen is going to be tricky ground or something equivalent of that when we use his forge in order to get through. So let's give it a try. Let him through, see what happens. Might get a notoriety out of it, but at this point in the game, I'm not super concerned. At the next level of that, which means that we can study you now. Ah, Teresa, that's your beginning journal, which is great. Oh my god, why are you trying to dump so many rumors on me? Yeesh. Alright. Don't have an issue coming up, so keep going in. Pull the slot machine. Alright, yep. Work overtime. Got rid of our despair trap. Okay, good. Alright, so that will consume funds. It's entirely possible we'll run out of funds, but I'm just curious to see what happens. At the very least, we can sell whatever we get. We're not making enough money to be able to use the auction house to be selective about what we can purchase quite yet. Okay, since he's busy and can't do an assassination for us, I guess we just keep doing our menial job back at the office we used to be the manager of, motherfuckers. Okay. We'll probably be fine. There's Adrigal Forge as well as Winter for power. Yep. Get Forge or Winter, apparently, to be able to get through there. I thought it'd be light, but hey, what do I know? Alright, so yeah, we have erudition and this. So what we're going to do is right off the bat, we have the erudition that she gives us. This is the easiest way. We get to level 4, we'll get to the next way. Yes, even without our cult, we have begun to exercise our power, our growing power. Keep forgetting. Alright, so in the meantime, of course, this guy is ready to pounce on us the moment we do something interesting. Okay, so meanwhile, okay, so safe across the treacherous ground. Excellent. The bomb makers did come through for us. Oh, look, it's just a regular day at work. Oh, what are the odds? But at least, even with the annoyances, we are getting paid enough to actually do something. Alright. Treasures. Excellent. You need to go away. Excellent. You came up too soon. You were able to get us. So we put the erudition in here, and boom. We're going to have level 4 light lore, which is going to be good. To be able to get us what we want. Yes, yes. The power of the light side. Remember, light is evil in this particular... Oh my god. Look at all of these freaking rumors. Why? What are you trying to tell me? I really don't want to know. Oof. Anyways. Just tell me where treasures are. Okay, that's all I want. Ah. Here is a Paris office where Mr. Cater once watched his workers on the active floor. The window glass is long gone, and the rats and crows have made their place in the battleground, but there's something of use here. Basically, yeah, we had a kind of a bourgeois owner here who just dabbled in the occult. You know, not a real... He just had the mystical artifacts on a shelf somewhere. Alright, so. Excellent. More cash. This has almost become reasonable. But don't worry, well... I'm guessing the new Mr. Alden will be disposed of similar to the old one. Alright, cool. 2 floorboards lift away to reveal a hollow beneath the desk. The rats have made free with the biscuits he stored there against the peckishness he haunts the entrepreneur, but he could not penetrate his iron lockbox. Bronze Spintra, vital pigment, an abandoned warehouse if we choose to go there. A light, that, a 4-point tool. We got our funds back, we got our bomb maker back, and we have notoriety. So we got to watch out for the notoriety part of things. Now, one of the ways we can do that is we transfer our headquarters here. We actually don't have a headquarters yet, and I want to know if we can. Let's see. Yeah, we're not going to deal with him quite yet, but we could be able to, if we play our cards right, do some interesting things. Now, the Spinter, of course, is excess cash, or a language, if we get the right person. And we probably have to drop in and now start working on getting our cult together, getting our band back together. Which means the moment, let's see, can't actually do anything with him, unfortunately. Oh well. I mean, we did get something accomplished, which was good. I can't get him to go through here, though, however, and he's only got a 30% chance of doing something right. Of getting what I want. Oh, excellent. Of getting what I want done at one of the other two vaults here and here that we want done. It's only a 30% chance, unless we have somebody else, but we could see, since we can technically work with two people at once, two hirelings at once for this sort of thing, we can throw it in now. Let's see, we've got Way of the Wood. And in about, let's see, 10 seconds, we're going to be able to get to the next level of the Mansis. There we go. We're now at level 4. Excellent. Now, put in this, start here, and there we go. The White Door, the underworld. Meanwhile, let's keep going. Oh, we have Latin. We don't know Latin yet. I'm ashamed, really. Okay. Well, okay. Suddenly, we're not studying anything. Oh, at the moment. Or we could combine these two together for level 4, if I really wanted to. But level 4 is really going to drown. We're going to have that drowning level 4 shortly. So we keep those 2s and keep them open for anything else I might want. Okay. And I'm probably going to call it here. Yep. Next episode will begin by starting up getting our Sith cult back together again by, finally texting one of our old minions and going, look, I'm sorry. I know I haven't called or talked, but would you like to, violate the laws of reality with me again? I got a new place and everything. Yeah, I don't know. Would you pick up that call? Anyways, this is Fantastic World, Thing for from Lovecraft Country and Cultist Simulator, the last Aspirant run, take 2. Hope you enjoyed this particular run, but as you notice, we're kind of moving back into the beginning, so a lot of these moves are familiar, but you notice that we're doing things a little differently. Like I said, I'm trying to build it to the point where I can operate without the cult in the beginning. Now, in the beginning, last time we did this, the crime way we tried to was much worse, but it seems to be doing okay right now. And the question is where we can get this notoriety killed before the Jedi Council figure, the Jedi Padawans onto us. We've got at least a little time. At least a little time. So we'll see how it goes. Anyways, I'll see you next time. Bye. I'd like to thank my Acolyte level supporters whose contributions help this channel grow and hastens the inevitable digital apocalypse and rise of the Dark Lords of Content and Data.